Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on parabolas. A special puzzle to warm up the brain cells is on the next slide. The answer will be given at the end. Enjoy. What is the meaning of the following? Good luck with it and see how you go. Parabola. The parabola. The parabola can exist in many areas on the number plane, depending on the equation. The most basic parabola of all is y equals x squared. This is shown in the above graph. Notice that for the domain, we have all the x values. For the range, we have y is greater than or equal to 0. Now you remember from previous videos, the domain represented the x values, and the range represented the y values. A mirror image of the parabola on the left is y equals minus x squared. The graph is below. Notice that for the domain we have all the x values, because it's all along there, so it's all the x values there and all the x values there. And that's the same for y equals x squared. For the range, we have y is less than or equal to 0, because you can see that the maximum value of this parabola here is 0. So that's why the range is y is less than or equal to 0. The above sketch of the parabola, that's x equals y squared. Now, this here is the same shape as x equals y squared, but it is a rotation of 90 degrees in that direction. Notice the x and the y have been swapped around, so originally we had y equals x squared. If we swap the x and the y around, we get just a rotation of 90 degrees in the clockwise direction, and that's the parabola here. Now, x equals minus y squared. That gives us that parabola there, and that's just a reflection of this one. So the above is a sketch of the parabola x equals minus y squared, but it is a reflection of this one here. Most parabolas can be sketched by creating a table of x and y values. Also, some parabolas are easier to sketch if the quadratic equation is factorized. Let us look at some examples. Here we have y equals x minus 2 all squared. Now we just choose some x values, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And here are all the y values. So we plot those points, and that is our parabola. We notice that the minimum value here, see there, is 0. Okay, there it is there. And that's when x equals 2. So basically here we have the axis of symmetry. See that? Because it basically divides the parabola in half. So that's where the axis of symmetry is, which is here, at that point. Here we have y equals x squared minus 8x plus 12. If we factorize it, it's a lot easier to deal with. Here are some x values, and we substitute each of those x values into the equation to arrive at those y values. We plot those onto the number plane, and there is the parabola we're after. So the axis of symmetry of the above parabola is x equals 4. Now notice something interesting. When you have the axis of symmetry here at x equals 4, notice the mirror image here, minus 3, 0, 5, minus 3, 0, 5. That's what it means by the axis of symmetry. You have mirror images, both to the left and to the right. Here is another parabola, y equals x squared minus x minus 2. Again, we plot some points, some x values, and we find the resulting y values. We plot those onto the parabola, and then we join them up, and that is the parabola representing that equation. The axis of symmetry of the above parabola is x equals 0.5. So that blue line represents the axis of symmetry. Again, notice if The axis of symmetry is there. You have minus 2, 0, 4, minus 2, 0, 4. And that's what we expect when we have an axis of symmetry. Here's a quick quiz to help you. Please check through the video at any time. The answer to the puzzle. What is the meaning of the following? Criminal. How cute is that? If you look at that carefully, I think you'll get that answer. The answers to the quick quiz and the video is at your disposal.